What's up, everyone? Back for another beer mail, and today I will be unboxing a beer mail courtesy of a viewer of the channel, Chris. So huge thanks to him for this box of goodies. Now, unless Chris sent an extra beer or two, I should know the two beers that are in this box, and I am super excited about it. So let's get right into it. So huge thanks to Chris for this one. He was able to grab me a couple beers that I wanted to get my hands on at a reasonable price, and he hooked it up. So I think these are the two. Is there anything on this side? Now I opened it up, but I didn't look in here. Looks like there is an extra beer. Is that it? That might be it. All right, so it's an extra beer, and then we have these two, and both of these, all right, I already see them, how they're in here. So yeah, so we should be good. Let me double check, make sure there's nothing else in here. No other beers. Okay, so we'll do the extra first. We have the others off camera because they're pretty cool. Pretty cool that he was able to grab them for me. So, oh, he sent me a Hop Butcher beer. Not only a Hop Butcher beer, but one of my favorite Hop Butcher beers. This is Neon Green Relish. They're Citra and Sabro hopped double IPA, 7.5%. And I think this is a freshie. Yeah, this is about 2 weeks old. So this beer I have reviewed on the channel before. I've actually had a couple different batches of it, and it is fantastic. The tasting notes, fresh papaya, light coconut, ripe tropical. I love the coconut character in here because of Sabro. But this is one of my favorite double IPAs from Hop Butcher. So thank you very much, Chris. I am just going to enjoy that, we'll say, off camera, because I've already reviewed it, so I'm not going to re-review it. But huge thanks for the extra. Next, we have two beers. Now, both of these beers I actually bought. I paid for them, and Chris sent them to me. I paid for the beers, I paid for the shipping, and that's because Chris, it was about, I don't know, about a week ago or so, he posted a comment on one of my Bourbon County reviews, and he mentioned that these two beers were still available locally to him, and when he mentioned the price points, I was like, that's literally like, each one of them were like $18 cheaper than what I would have paid for them here when I could originally procured them, per se, a couple years ago. Now, here's the thing. I didn't buy them because of the crazy price, but even with the shipping and everything factored in, these are about 10 bucks less than what I would have paid locally. So I think that's damn cool. The first one we have is, and I couldn't even get this one. I never saw this one show up. This is a Bourbon County Reserve brand 150. This is the Old Forester 150, and that, my friends, is awesome. So this one, I don't even remember showing up back in 2021, but I think the price point in the generic area here was, again, about, I think it was like 17 or 18 bucks more than what Chris paid for it locally. Crazy. The other one, I could have gotten, but this was $60 a bottle where I am. Guess what? Wasn't 60 where he got it. So this is their double barrel, toasted barrel Bourbon County. So we'll talk more about this, obviously, when I review them, but this was $59.99 here in Buffalo, New York, at the one place I could have got it at, and I think maybe like $57 at other places, but let's just say both of these bottles were about, I think it was about $17 or $18 less than what I would have paid here. Even factoring in shipping, I saved probably 20 bucks, and listen, when you're spending a lot of money on these beers and whatnot, the fact that I could even get this, and I can still get this and pay substantially less than what I would have paid here locally, 2 thumbs up. So huge thanks to Chris for going out of his way. I was like, hey man, if you could grab those. He's like, hey, no problem. He grabbed them. He sent them out. I PayPal'd them, and everything's cool. So I don't know when I'm going to review these two, and I didn't just notice something. Both of these are like broken at the top. I don't know if that's from, you know, they have the thing on it, but both of these are broken at the top. This one's broken on one side, but not the other. Okay, I didn't even look at that, but I don't think that matters. Should I look to see if they're both in here? Yeah, you know what? Let's open it up. Right? This one's already broken, just to see, you can see the bottle. Such a cool looking. I just love their, you know, the bottle and whatnot. But you have that, and then we'll open up the other one since it's already broke to some degree, whatever. Try to put this back like that, and then we will crack open this one and make sure that everything is cool here. And here is the Old Forester 150. So again, I cannot thank Chris enough for these. It's going to be cool to be able to review these ones, and thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thanks everybody stopping by for a quick but probably longer than it needs to be, because I like to talk unboxing, and be on the lookout for reviews of these two beers at some point, probably this year, maybe not. I don't know. These can age for quite a while. We'll see. But anyway, huge thanks to Chris. Thanks to everybody. Till the next one. Cheers.